Hi, today I am going to give you a quick demonstration of our mpower-u app. As you can see, I have the Play Store open in front of me, and that is because our app is available on the Play Store and it can be downloaded by anybody from there. Once the app is installed, they can open it directly from the Play Store itself. Now, as we have mentioned earlier, this app is a B2B app, and going forward I will call our partner, the one that we are working with, as our client and the end user as the respondent. So as you can see, we are now provided with a screen for choosing our language. Here we can choose the language as per our convenience. We have these languages present in the app. Right now we are also adding a few more languages, and we are also able to add languages as per the client's request on a moderate notice. So for today's demo I am going to choose English, and here I have clicked on English and we will be presented with my login screen. As I have said before, this is a B2B app, so the client needs to register the respondent's phone number beforehand for them to be able to take the survey. Here I will quickly enter a wrong phone number so that I am able to demonstrate what happens if an unregistered phone number is entered. So here I have put in a wrong phone number, and you can see that it is showing me a notification that tells me that the phone number is not registered. So even if everybody can download this app, unless and until they are registered on our platform, they will not be able to go into the survey. Now that I have entered a correct phone number, it is going to generate a OTP for me, and it is going to allow me to log in. Here a thing to note is that the phones can be separate. The SIM that the OTP is being received on does not really have to be in the phone that is actually running the app. So as the OTP is just a SMS, it can also be received on a feature phone or any basic phone that is capable of receiving a OTP. And the app can be used separately on a different device. So now that I have received my OTP, I am going to quickly enter that in, and I'll click on get started. So now it is quickly logging me in. So right now we have the terms of service screen. The respondent won't be able to move on if they do not agree to this. So if I click on this right now, it is going to tell me that I need to click on the checkbox. Once I have agreed to the terms of service and privacy policy, I am able to proceed further. One of the main and important feature of our app is that once this screen is reached, it is now able to work completely offline. But the respondent will have to have a working internet connection for them to submit the survey to our servers. Now I will click on next to move ahead. So in front of you is the profile review screen. This screen can be customized as per the client's requirement, and it is able to show any amount of information that the client needs us to show. This screen works as the validation screen for the user. The user is not able to edit any information that is presented on this screen, but they are able to view, and they are able to notify the organizers if there are any mishaps or if there are any misinformation that is registered into the system. The client will be able to edit or add any new information as and when required. So now I'll click on next, and it will bring me to my dashboard. So my dashboard is actually showing us all the survey options that are available, and it is highlighting the employee box for us. That is because the employee box is currently active. If I click on any other box, no action will be happening. The user also gets a type associated with them. So the current user is of the employee type, thus they have the employee survey highlighted for them. Click on employee to start the survey for me. Before the survey starts, we have a few instructions that we want to give our respondents, and we have created a set of instruction screens that have a few infographics in them to convey the same. So right now, as you can see, we are showing the instructions on screen that they should be in a peaceful state of mind. They should not continue if they are not in a good mood. They should answer the option that, mark the option that comes in their mind first. They should not think too much. And finally, there are no wrong answers. They should mark as they wish. This instruction screen can be reviewed as many times as they want, so that they are able to understand the instructions correctly. And once they have understood this, the respondent can click on start to start the survey. Before the survey starts, we have created a guide screen or an onboarding screen which kind of shows how to use the app. This is kind of targeted towards the grassroots people who might not know how our quiz app works or how to use our app. So it kind of highlights where all the important things are and how to work on the specific items. We have generally observed that there is somebody present while this surveys are being done, so we have also added a skip button that completely allows the agent to skip this page and move on and describe this by themselves. So once I have clicked on skip, it is going to take me directly into the survey, and here I am able to see and read my question and mark as I wish. So for example, this question that I have in front of me is that according to me, I let other people decide what to do and I can choose what I see as a fit answer. And then I can click on next to move on to the next question. A point to note is that a respondent is able to change their answer as many times as they want while they are on a specific question. But once they have clicked on next, they are unable to go back to the same question. So once a user has answered and moved on from a specific question, it is locked in place and cannot be changed. There are two more features that I really want to point out here. The first feature is the save and exit feature. It allows the user to pause the survey and take care of anything that they want to take care of. So I'll just click on this to show you that it works, and we are back on question number 4. As you might have noticed that the question has changed, and that is because we have a randomization function built into this. Every user does get the same question set, but the question order for them is shuffled. Every time they are using save and exit, it is shuffled. It is also shuffled on every login and every time the survey is started. This is simply to prevent the discussion mentality if the respondents are giving this survey in a group. This completely prevents them from discussing and giving the same answers, because no two person will get the same question at the same time. So I'll show that once more, and you can see the question has changed. Once the user has completed their survey, they are shown a submit survey screen. We have intelligence built into this screen to detect whether the user has an active internet connection or not. If the active internet connection is present, the submit button is activated and they will be able to submit their survey and to the server, and the client will get the results immediately. If they are not in a zone where the internet is active, the save button will be activated and they will have to come back later, open the app, click on submit to submit the test results. Once that is done, the user is presented with a survey submitted screen, and this is actually where they can then close the app and uninstall this. Do note that if in the previous screen the save button is clicked, as long as the user does not log out of the app or uninstall the app, his survey data is safe. Thank you. That was a very short presentation on our mpower-u app.